What's up, chat? Ugh. You're finally streaming on here again? Hey, finally. I streamed here like 6 days ago. I played MultiVersus. Pushing P, pushing Prem. Ha. Saw some good reviews on Steam for £20 might be a steal. I think it's £25. That's what I paid. I didn't get no code. I figured why not give it a go, right? It's not like that many 3D platforms are coming out nowadays. You didn't see that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been out here. Okay, to be fair, I could have done more, but you know, June is coming, so it's gonna be lit. We got State of Play, which is on the 2nd, which is less than a week from now. Like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Xbox got their event on like the 11th or 12th. Summer Game Fest on the 9th. Netflix got Geeked Week, but I'm not gonna stream the whole week of that. That's tons of copyright content that I don't want to stream. But yeah, there's gonna be some events. IGN's gonna have some shit, I'm sure. You know, waiting for Prem to play Regravitify. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Ugh. Who am I maining in MultiVersus? I don't know. I think Wonder Woman had my favorite moveset, I believe. But that's the thing about these fighting games. You can never just main the character you want. You always got to main who plays the best. So, like, I would have rather main someone like Batman or, you know, I don't know, someone else. But the moveset that Wonder Woman had was just working for me. What's up, Bridge Moon? What's up, Anthony Moon? Always got a simp. Man, she had the best moveset. It's got nothing to do with simping. Relax. What's up, Neandre? Ugh. Some people are asking me to create a Discord server. I've been getting comments like that for a while, but I don't know, maybe I should. I've always been kind of reluctant to do all that shit. Ugh. You need to ask me a serious question. What's the question? You want to main Bugs Bunny or Shaggy? Shaggy's like the default character, so that's like maining Mario in Smash. I mean, I don't know how many people do that, but he was kind of like the default character. Discord server will be cool. Yeah, I might give it a go. We'll see. I don't know if I should create 2 servers though, like one for each channel, or just make one server and just like section it off. I don't know. Daffy would have gone hard. Yeah. Apparently Finn is broken too. Did I play as Finn? I feel like I tried every character. I feel like but somehow I've forgotten if I played as Finn or not. I remember going through every character I had. Unless he wasn't unlockable. Okay, yeah, I did play as Finn. I might have to try Finn again, actually. Maybe Finn was good and I forgot. But if people are saying he's OP, they're probably gonna nerf him anyway, so, you know. Is it out? I think it's like a closed alpha. In fact, I think it even shuts down. I think it closes in a few days. Or it's already closed. Open beta July 2022. And maybe the alpha's closed. The real multiverse of madness. Ha! Shade at the Strange movie. Yeah, I'm guessing it's closed now. When does it drop? They said closed beta in June. So, I don't know when the final game drops. They're probably still tweaking it. Oh, they're talking about Kao. Oh, yeah, the actual topic of the stream. Yeah, so Kao. Franchise began. It's a Polish character, Kangaroo. Kao. It started in the early 2000s. The first game literally came out 2000 on Windows and the Dreamcast. No idea why that flopped. And then they came back with a GBA game in 01. And then they had the second game in 03. It didn't perform too well. Which they put this one on Steam actually, so I just copped this on a bundle. Then they got Kao Challenges, which is that like a platformer, it's like a spin-off thing. Action adventure game. Same storyline as, so that's the same storyline as the previous game. Okay. That was 05. Also didn't do too well on the scores. What were the scores on the first game? All these games have really performed too high. It seems like it's like at that point where it's above Bubsy, but below other franchises in the genre. And then they had Mystery of the Volcano. Kao ends up in an I don't know what that is. An island. Okay. And then basically nothing for 15 years. And then reboot. And the reboot seems to be scoring somewhat better than the actual previous games. If only by a small margin, but you know. Let's see what the reviews are saying. Man, Nintendo Life gave it a 70. And you know Nintendo Life simp for platformers, so if they gave it a 70, you know that it wasn't all that. I was expecting at least an 80. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Somehow the PC port's got a lower score. Even though there's no way the PC port is worse than the Switch port. There's a lot of yellow. It's too embarrassing to ask publicly. Can't be that embarrassing. Oh yeah, make sure to subscribe to the Clips channel, of course. Anyway, let's get this game booted up. Hopefully it supports the DualShock without having to use DS4 tool. But we won't know until we test. First time setup, of course. Alright, while we wait for the first time setup to finish. You need to add more Kirby clips. I only streamed Kirby like once. I mean, if you got clip ideas, you can go on the VOD and leave timestamps in the comment section. I'll check them out. But after like the day of streaming the thing, I literally forget all the potential like clips, unless it's like one that really stuck in my head, you know. Then I'll go back and I'll post that. But usually I forget a lot of the good ones. Sometimes I just go back into old streams and just click through until I find like something that's clip worthy. Did KO come out? Yeah, KO just dropped on the 27th of May, so why do I pronounce beta as beta instead of beta? Oh my god. This again. The official British pronunciation is beta. The Americans say beta. That's all it is. It's a British pronunciation. Although some Brits have decided to forego their British passports and pronounce like Americans. That's all it is. That's just the American influence, right? Oh, it's open. Press any button to play. And it doesn't support the controller. Alright, DS4 tool it is then. Now let's try this again. The Kirby clips were hilarious. You kept on talking about sucking. Oh god. Alright. I need to check the volume levels real quick. Let me see. Let me look at my... I need to check the volume levels real quick. Let me see. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'll put that like 90. I don't want the game to be too quiet. We showed Brits like Bradley the right way. Man, we were saying beta before America was even a thing. Before you lot invaded that place. Camera sensitivity, vibrations, subtitles. 4K. Yeah, borderless. Max FPS 60. Let me keep an eye on my GPU usage. Presets. Put that shit on ultra. I got 38. This shit better run. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah, it's 4K. It's not 1080p. Also, although some of the images are kind of low res, I'm not gonna lie. We invaded pretty much every country. Okay, fine, but to be fair, they invaded my country as well. They invaded Ghana. So, you know, that balances it out. Alright, camera rotation, movement, left trigger aim, right trigger throw, pulse, inventory, finisher attack. The fuck? What was that? Change gloves charge, finisher, roll, jump, 3-punch combo. How many people worked on this? Okay, it's a decent sized team. Outsourced development. Yeah, it's not like a small little team. Okay, I mean the credits are over already. Man, I don't want to say this, but like, if a certain other franchise's game scores less on Metacritic than this, it's an embarrassment. Not to insult this game, obviously, but like, no. Yo, what's up, Jaden?
Where are they?
You'll never get them.
Kaya.
That'll be your end.
Like KO's sister. KO's girl. KO and Kaya. Yeah, that sound like siblings.
They are a part of me.
Hurry, KO. It's time.
Isn't this entire series mid? Jaden, don't say that about Sonic. Oh, sorry, you were talking about KO. Well, this is the highest rated game in the series, so that means it should be at least alright. Alright, we're saving Kat. What the fuck? You're not even gonna tell us if she's our sister or our girl? Like, because that will determine the level of motivation, right? Because if she's my girl, like, I'm gonna go hard, but if she's my sister, then I guess I have to go hard by default, but I'll drag my feet. You gotta put respect on Sonic East. At least they used to be a go. I was just saying, I don't know if you heard, but I said if Frontiers scores less than KO or Metacritic, that's an embarrassment. You know, it's one thing losing to Kirby or Zelda, you know, like Nintendo shit, but like if Frontiers or Metacritic scores less than KO, which I think Colors Ultimate did anyway, but did I see that awful birthday run? I mentioned it in my video. It might be time to hang it off with app. I've already said, like, if Frontiers is bad, that's the end. Okay. Like, not the end of the franchise, that's ridiculous. But like,
I have to help her. Please don't try to stop me, Mom.
This voice acting, my god.
I won't.
It's not the end of the franchise, but like the end of the game is being even remotely considered as a focus. If Frontiers is a flop, that's it. Games are not the focus. Multimedia is the focus. That's it. I dropped the multimedia news video. I talked about Sonic Movie 3 details and Sonic Prime trailer coming out in June, and that video did like 40,000 views in like less than 24 hours, less than 1 day.
Okay.
Fucking crazy. Like the traffic that a lot of Sonic Tubers are getting now because of the multimedia, it just shows when things are good, people show up. It's his sister, okay. Motivation depleting.
What? Kaya?
Is that like Spyro when they had the frozen? Okay, no. Jump over obstacles and gaps with X. Yeah, I definitely wasn't gonna figure that one out. So we're in the tutorial level. Shallow water can't kill you, but will slow you down. Alright. How much? This is using what? 62% of my GPU.
Where are you taking me?
That's kind of a lot for a game that's not the most demanding, it seems, graphically. Double jump, okay. Is there anything over there? Prem got to evolve and talk about the main series. I was talking about how like Sonic 2 was like evolving into talking about the multimedia more because they know that's where everything is going. Even though they're acting like everything is fine, they're like secretly covering more multimedia content to transition. I'm doing it too, but at least I'm admitting it, right? Everyone's acting like everything's fine with the games, and I'm just negative. But then at the same time, they're secretly transitioning into multimedia Sonic Tubers. I really want to waste my time on all the secrets. I almost died. I can't even use the heart. Do you think they'll show 30-second gameplay video of Frontiers? Well, he's gonna be at Summer Game Fest. It's probably gonna be like a 1.5 to 2 minute trailer, which will contain CGI, text, and a bunch of other shit that we don't really give a fuck about. And then the gameplay itself will probably be like 30 seconds. Roll for objects, okay. Frontiers is gonna at least score 75. Or we can only hope you're right.
I wish we could talk.
I already said, like, if it gets a yellow score on Metacritic, it's a flop. Checkpoints say your progress when you die. I feel like everyone in every genre of gaming knows that.
To do with the dream I had.
I'm guessing that's the main path. This must be like a side path. Why am I even bothering with side routes? I don't care. I mean, they make it that obvious though. It's like I have to take a look, but heard it's gonna be 35 seconds. Where did you hear that from? Jaden, you got insiders, you ain't telling me. You're hoping for 4 minutes. That's the thing, it doesn't matter if it's not a small boost game, it's a big open world game. They're still gonna show just 30 seconds. Probably won't even show cyberspace.
Would know what to do.
That life? Man, lives? Man, I grew up in the lives era and that still feels pointless. You know gameplay's gonna be shown, but what would I do if Frontiers didn't show gameplay? I would laugh. I would actually laugh. Because I'll be thinking about all the defenses that people on Twitter would make in that event. And I'll just be laughing at the fact that people are defending this. Jaden, come on, you gotta give me something. At least on Discord.
Are these Dad's gloves?
There is no way they show zero gameplay. I'm sorry. But then again, that's what we thought with the second trailer, right? They already gave us a teaser, so you're like, there's no way the second time they're not gonna show gameplay. And they didn't. But even then, they had to cave and show in-game. What else can they show now? Besides gameplay, they can't just do another in-game shot.
I am a pro. Wait, what have you done?
Isn't it great? I found Dad's gloves.
We have 2 shots for gameplay. It's gonna be an
I
IGN.
did.
I saw the
With good
IGN
reason.
thing, but
It was you?
I think what's gonna happen is we get a trailer
Something evil going on.
at Summer
Done.
Game Fest,
Why your dad?
and then IGN will probably get like an exclusive showcase of some
Same
level
darkness corrupted
or
his
some
love.
part of the open world, and they'll get their own little section. You know, like with Colors Ultimate, like this outlet would get one level, that outlet would get another level.
Wanted me to find them.
Maybe IGN will
What's
get
her that
the
left with the
cyberspace,
gloves?
and they'll show us one cyberspace level.
I dreamed
Then we
about
can
her
confirm
before
that it
coming
plays
to
like
live for you.
forces, and then
She was
we
trying
call it
to
a
tell me
day.
something. When I woke, Mom agreed that I should go help her.
She what?
Then I came here to look for you. Kaya's ghost or whatever that
they're
was
gonna show us
led
Whis.
me to the gloves.
The world?
I wouldn't rule out Whis
Upside
at this
down.
point. It's an open world
Must
game.
forget everything I think I know. Ah, you are
Screw
right.
Sonic, it's Star Wars
Can't ignore
season.
the signs.
I've still never watched
Many
Star
now.
Wars. Never.
Help me do my own whacking and cracking like you did? Get me ready
I
for
probably
the
would have
journey,
watched it if I had a
sis.
friend who was into it,
I
but
bet
like,
together we'd be able to figure
I don't
out
think
what
I've
happened
known
to
anyone
Dad.
who was like really gassed about Star
First,
Wars, like in person,
Prove you are ready.
who was like a Star
Try
Wars
the
fanboy.
gloves. Maybe good can come from them.
Maybe Americans just like
Come,
it more than Brits. I
Show
don't
me
know.
what you can do.
So the coins don't give you lives. So what is the point of them? Punch buttons on walls to activate mechanisms. They're showing at least a minute of gameplay. I appreciate the optimism. This music seems a bit intense for a beach area. Punching, destructibles to gain ducats. I don't know what ducats are. Oh, the coins. It's America made, but Star Wars is filled with British speaking people. Yeah, I don't know anyone that I've met in the UK. I'm not saying there's no one, that's ridiculous. But like, I just don't hear it get talked about. Like, you hear people talk about like Harry Potter, you know, shit like that. You hear people who are fans of like Marvel stuff, you know, like that's the obvious shit, you know. But I haven't known anyone who's been like Star Wars fanboy or whatever.
Great.
3-hit combo to quickly dash through all enemies. I just waste a special attack on like a tiny enemy. The only way to tell a Whisper in the game is if they add Planet Wisp as an open world. Well, no, they don't have to do add Planet Wisp. They could literally just put the Wisp in the game, and we'll see them in the game, and that'll be it. Ground Slam to activate mechanisms. Okay. near multiple enemies to hit all of them.
Close enough.
Almost got killed. Some enemies may drop scrolls containing lore about them. Are they really enemies if they don't attack me? Like, I just feel like I'm just attacking crabs at the beach. I feel bad. And the enemies look the same as the people who are giving me help as well. Tail attack to hit objects that are higher than KO.
It always surprises me how fast you can move.
I think KO's got a good moveset on his hands though. I like that. Yo, what's up, Allie? Why am I live? You guys say want me to go live, then I go live and like, why are you live? Okay? I'm live because that's what I do. I go live. It's my job. Well, it's not really a job. I don't get paid much for this, but I like doing it. We need Ben 10 MultiVersus. Is Ben 10 in any fighting game? I feel like someone like Ben 10 will go hard in a fighting game. It's the next day. Yes, it's past midnight. It's the next day. You hit 200 subs. Oh, well done. This game looks like something you could fall asleep playing with the controller in your hand. I don't think I've ever fallen asleep while playing a game.
Focus.
Use roll to dodge incoming damage from traps or enemies. Yeah, I don't think I've ever fallen asleep playing a game. Like with the controller in my hand, just slept and woke up and the game was there. Like maybe I was tired and I put the game down. But like it's not like TV where you're already passively watching. Throw collectible objects R2 to hit enemies or objects that are far away. You press triangle to grab it and then R2 to throw it. Why don't you just press R2 to grab? I don't know. That seems like it would have made more sense. R2 to grab, R2 to throw. You fell asleep playing Sonic Boom. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have fallen asleep, but it was boring. You know, I would have just closed it. But I was streaming it when I first beat it, so I kind of had to just finish it. I streamed that for like my 50k sub special. Wasn't really special. I played Boom. Definitely passed out while playing the game. Wake up walking into walls and shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't really tend to play games when I'm tired. I tend to just lounge at the TV. I tend to play games when I've got a lot of energy anyway. Hey, relax. Hey, relax. It's scary because you're in your own room and you can see the outside from the bed and the curtains are see-through. Yeah, I got like blacked out curtains, you know, because the curtains lead to outside. So it's just weird, like it's next to my bed. I've got like the translucent ones that you're talking about, but then in front of them I got like proper thick ones. It's kind of annoying because sometimes I want to open my curtains for fresh like light, but because it's like the front of the house, it's like I don't really want to like be visible like that. I don't know. Do I watch anime? Not really. I mean, I've watched it before, but I don't really watch it. Prem thinks he's too... I never said too good for anime. I just was never that into it. Okay. Your Frontiers video hit 4K views. Yeah, just mentioning Frontiers will get you views
These
nowadays.
on. I'm good to go, right? I can punch anything with them?
Not yet.
You're in Paris for the
Still don't know
UCL
their
final?
power. How it may affect you.
They're the
What
only
is
thing
UCL? I have no
left
idea
of
what that
them.
is.
I want to
But I've
wear
been to
them.
Paris before.
Really? You play the sad card?
Yeah.
Little monster. Wipe those fake tears. Try the gloves on a real
Dragon Ball
opponent.
Z is a good watch. I used to watch that when it was on
Ready,
TV.
Ah,
When there was nothing else to
I talk
watch.
about
It was
the
never.
terror.
It was never really my thing. Anime was never really my thing like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I've always preferred live
Terror?
action.
Sure thing. No problem.
Even when I was a
Dark
kid and I
Forest.
was like watching cartoons
Here
more
I
than
come.
live action, I was still never that
that's
into
the
like
spirit.
the anime shit. Those of you who remember like Toonami, like I was like never that into Toonami. I just wanted to watch regular Cartoon Network. Man, I wasn't paying attention. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? When you watching Attack on Titan? Yeah, I tried it. I was enjoying it a bit, but I kind of lost interest after a while. Hotel is dodgy. Bradley's calling you crazy for liking snails. What do you mean liking snails? You got like a pet snail or something? Rooms needed to enter 3. Is this a hub world then? We're in a hub world. It looks hub worldy. I feel like Smash Bros. Subspace Story is slept on. I don't think I played that. Wasn't that in like Brawl or something? Okay, so we got 2 rooms and they're saying we need 3. Oh look, an emerald. You watching your clothes dry? Got nothing better to do with your day than to sit there and watch your clothes dry? How about this person? Well, see, at least they're painting. They're doing something more productive. Oh, okay. Once you're all reunited, come for a new family portrait. Okay. See, she's gonna hook me up. Is that me? See, look, she hooked the nigga up. Look at that shit. Made me buff and shit. Kai would probably be an easier one to get into since it trims the filler. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not really fussed about anime. And believe me, like, I tried to get into it before. Like, when I was in, like, boarding school, like, I always used to hang out with the nerds. Go figure, right? You know, because we were nerds. And they were always, like, talking about anime, and I was like, I just didn't care. And I wanted to care, because, like, I wanted to, like, talk about all that shit. Like, we'll be sitting there arguing about, you know, Naruto and Dragon Ball and all this shit like that. And it's like, you know, I never got into it like that. Is Boondocks an anime-esque? I don't know if I consider Boondocks anime. It's not Japanese, is it? It doesn't have to be Japanese to be anime. Although the aesthetic kind of looks like it could be. Prem can barely finish a game. You're not gonna watch a whole anime. That's bullshit. Okay, look, I've watched plenty of TV shows that have gone on for years and years and years. Although, to be fair, animes do go on for long. But that's not even it. I just prefer live action. It's that simple. I don't watch a lot of animated stuff anymore. And when I was a kid, I just was really into cartoons, and then once I got to like, I don't know,
No
like
one saw?
9, then I was on Nickelodeon
Wouldn't
watching
want
Drake
that
and
on
Josh.
YouTube. Jeez! Where's the rest of you?
Keenan and Kel, The Amanda Show.
Old and mystical method.
Also, I used to watch Friends as a kid. Back when it was still airing.
Maybe. But now, focus. Find the terror. If you need me, I'm here.
Live action greater than cartoon, greater than anime. That's pretty much how I feel. But even cartoons, again, I stopped following them. The last cartoon I properly watched was probably Phineas and Ferb. And that started in 2007. So that was a long time ago. That was a bomb, of course. Oh, thanks for telling me that in front of the bomb instead of behind the bomb. Oh. DC animated films are so good. I've been meaning to catch up on DC because I did that whole like Marvel thing where I caught up on the cinematic universe. But like, that spring? No, it doesn't spring. I've been meaning to catch up, but DC's all over the place. It's not like MCU where it's like, this is the order and the phases and all that shit. It's just kind of like, you know, you just kind of watch whatever. Like I watched Wonder Woman and then I watched the mid-sequel. There's some DC movies I watched when they came out and I forgot about, you know. Like Dark Knight Rises, I watched when that came out. I rewatched it fairly recently. I didn't watch the whole Justice League though. You watched the Proud Family? No idea what that is. What about Vtubers? No, I don't watch that shit. No offense, obviously, like if you like that. I don't know. I just rather see someone show their face and oh fuck, a bomb. Fuck's sake! I just rather watch someone show their face than hide behind an avatar. That's probably the same reason why I prefer live action to like oh fuck. To like anime and shit. I just want the real shit now. Especially since all the big VTubers are just chicks anyway. It's like, you know, I don't know what you look like in real life. You're playing a character, you know. Oh, fucking hell, these bombs. Can I get some hearts, please?
You did well.
Thanks a bunch, Coach.
Ugh. No shit, plus it was CG anyways. Well, yeah, but there's an attempt to make it real. And that's like superhero shit that's mostly CG anyway. It's not like, you know, every single movie in existence. I mean, yes, a lot of movies have got CG. But there's an attempt at realism. This is the demo stage? Oh shit. I forgot. I'm guessing the demo stage was like the first main level. Which way are we going? You should stream the Batman Arkham games.
Really helped me get
That's on my list of things to
smacking.
stream. I will check that out at some point.
They're just normal gloves.
You call a powerful artifact normal? A stuffed toy is normal.
Hey, you leave Mr. Beaver out of this.
Harley Quinn DLC and Arkham
Hey,
Knight.
what is that thing?
Don't!
It's not me.
The gloves are making me do it. It's not me.
Oh, finally. We could not suffer listening to that boring old fart for a moment longer.
So it's true. You really are corrupted.
We do not know each other, And yet, you are already insulting us?
Stream Pokemon and
Maybe
Kingdom
we
Hearts.
shall
I don't
get
see
along
myself streaming Kingdom Hearts anytime soon.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I expect much more
so
playing streams
shatter
after
our
that 2-hour
hopes
demo gets added to some. I guess it depends on how many games they put on that thing.
I am the Eternal Gloves, and what you see
I could just have
before
like
you
demo
is the
streams.
Eternal
Pick like
World.
2 game demos and be like, that's like 4 hours, right? So do like one stream 4 hours. I'll play like 2 demos in their entirety. See if I like the game. Yeah, this is the demo level. How was that purple wall there? As if I couldn't cross that.
Taking a stroll in the eternal world, having a nice talk with the gloves. The eternal gloves, to be
Of
precise.
course, Prem's avoiding the good and
What?
focusing
You
on the mid.
spoke with the gloves? Your dad did not.
What? So you're saying Pokemon is mid?
You mean they wanted to talk to me? They chose me.
You overestimate. Do not. Be careful with them. In the eternal world, you
Where are the
are
2D
alone.
sections? No, see, this is a 3D franchise. We don't do that here. Hit the stone head and grab an eternal throwable boomerang. Oof. That was bad. You think I'll like Legends Arceus? From what I'm seeing, that looks like some like Breath of the Wild type shit. Which I didn't finish that. I was never like that into Zelda anyway, but like I thought maybe Breath of the Wild would convert me, but I don't know. It's a lot more linear and focused than Breath of the Wild. Oh, really? More linear and focused? You won't stream Pokemon, but you stream stuff like Alex. I did stream Pokemon, though. What are you talking about? You like Breath of the Wild more, but smaller type of game. Yeah, one of these days I gotta beat a Pokemon game at full. You can also use moving the air to deflect enemy projectiles. Okay. A lot of repeats from the tutorial level. This is where I got lost in the demo. Not lost, but I went to a secret area and I was like, why can't I progress? And it's like, I wasn't supposed to go there yet. The fact that Prem hasn't played the greatest game ever. I'm pretty sure I've played Sonic Heroes multiple times. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't really know what the benefit is of killing the enemies. Like, is there like a ranking? Because otherwise, I'm just like spending time on shit I don't care about. You have a weird way of pronouncing infamous. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it's my greatest game ever. Yeah, no. Okay, what the fuck was that? This must be like a special area. Or an area that I'm about to die in. My attacks weren't even doing shit. Useless. Did I lose a life for that? Oh, that doesn't count. You wanna play Heroes again, but don't have your Wii or GameCube, which they would port it. Yeah, they've done Heroes dirty. Oh, you're not supposed to hit the enemy, you're supposed to hit the green part. Okay. That wasn't really clear. They've done Heroes so dirty, it's so disrespectful. So disrespectful, wow. The only re-release it got was PS3 in Europe, which was just an emulated version of the PS2 version. The level of disrespect for their best game is ridiculous. Premium played shit for games when he says Heroes better than something like Arkham City and Infamous. Bitch, please. Listen. I've played plenty of AAA games. Even critically acclaimed ones. Nothing's going over Heroes. Like, I could put a ton of AAA games over like a ton of Sonic games. Like, really. Like, I could list games that I would put over most Sonic games. Like, Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, you know, Burnout Paradise. These are all AAA games that I would put over, like, damn near every fucking Sonic game. Not Heroes. Heroes is like the best that 3D platforming has to offer, and I stand by that, and I'll go to my grave saying that since they also surpass it. Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey is a great game. Not over Heroes, though. Obviously, it's more stable. I can't deny that. In terms of like bots and shit. And it's more recent, so it has graphical advantages. But better, like from a level design standpoint. Just the things you can do with 3 characters. I mean, yeah, you can capture things in Odyssey. Odyssey's a great game. I'm not taking anything away from Odyssey. I love that game. But over Heroes, like I feel like if you're like me and you know how to play Heroes properly, you've got like the flow of the game on lock. I don't even know what that switch opened. Was it there? If you're like me and you know how to play the game, you gotta unlock. You just wouldn't. I don't know. What did that open? I actually don't even. Oh, was it there? No. I don't care. You got 2 pairs of rose tinted glasses. Yeah, I mean, that's a ridiculous assumption to make, that it's just rose tinted glasses. I played Mario before I played Sonic. Like, if we're talking like as a kid, the first game I ever played was Super Mario Land, right? And I also played Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 before Sonic Heroes. So why am I not picking those games? Like the whole, this is rose tinted no. Rose tinted goggles is like for games that you just grew up with and you just defend them over everything. It's like, no. Like, I played a lot of games as a kid. Not just Sonic Heroes. I played Bomberman, I played Mario, I played F-Zero, I played Simpsons Hit and Run, I played GTA. All of this around the same time period, like 6th generation of consoles. Tons of games I played. I was a kid with multiple friends who played like all sorts of shit. Why this one game? Okay, it wasn't even like the most like, because when you think of like nostalgic shit, right? You think of like the shit that for me the most nostalgic games are the ones that I played with other people, right? So I think of like, when it comes to nostalgia, I think of like Mario Kart 64, Virtua Athlete 2K, Mario Kart DS, F-Zero X, like games that like the multiplayer. When I think of my favorite memories, I think of like Virtua Athlete 2K, because I used to play that with my bro and my friends, like 4-player. Bomberman Online, 4-player. Like, it says online, but we played it locally. That's the shit that gets me like seriously nostalgic, because I played with people. Like Sonic, like SA2, we had multiplayer on that, and I did convince people to play with me, but it was 2-player for starters, and it wasn't 4-player. And second of all, they didn't really want to play Sonic like that. It was just me. Like, we had tons of games on the Dreamcast, and they always wanted to play other games. They would rather play Soul Calibur, Virtua Tennis, which I wasn't that big on Virtua Tennis, Street Fighter, Virtua Athlete 2K. They didn't really play Sonic like that. It was always me, and I was like, come on, let's do 2-player. I just liked Sonic more. With Heroes, I mainly play that by myself. Sometimes we play multiplayer, but again, nostalgia? When I think of nostalgia, Mario Kart 64, we did 4-player on that shit. That was lit. Mario Kart DS, we took that to school, and we did DS download play and there were 8 of us playing Mario Kart DS in the same room in different corners, you know, playing the local multiplayer. That's nostalgia. Heroes is just a game that I can always go back to and enjoy. Like, I play it today and it still hits the same. It's, you know. You played Riders and SA2 with friends. Oh yeah, Riders as well. Like, I had to rent Riders from Blockbuster back then. That was some good memories. But yeah, for me, nostalgia is way more on the multiplayer shit than on the single player. So, you know, I think people abuse that shit. Because, like, for example, like, I loved Sonic Rivals as a kid because it was a Sonic game on the go that was fun. But as an adult, am I gonna say Rivals is one of the best Sonic games? No. It's just, it's cool, but it's nothing amazing. But I do like Rivals 2 because the voice acting was so great in that game. This game you're currently playing, do you think you'll be nostalgic for it in 20 years, or do you think you'll forget about it then and not feel much? I don't think I'm gonna be nostalgic for this. No. There's very few games that I've played recently that I'll be nostalgic for. And to be fair, there's a lot of great games recently that have come out that I haven't played because, you know, I haven't been buying every single game that comes out. But in terms of games that I'll look back on fondly, like, say things that I played in the last 10 years. Things that came out in the last 10 years that I think I'd be nostalgic for in, like, 20 years. I would say Ezio Trilogy, but that finished in, like, 2011, so I can't include that. I would say things that would make me nostalgic in 20 years. Mario Maker would make me nostalgic. That's without a doubt. Sonic Mania would make me nostalgic. What the fuck else have I played? I don't even remember. Spider-Man PS4 will make me nostalgic. The first time playing that was amazing. Those are 3 games I can think of at the top of my head that, like, yeah, like, I'll look back and be like, that was a moment, you know? That was something I loved, you know? Mario Odyssey as well. Like, I fucking love that shit. Maybe even Mario Kart 8. Not so much Deluxe, but the original 8. I mean, you're probably thinking, well, Deluxe is better, right? And yes, Deluxe is superior to 8 by far, no doubt. But as I said, the nostalgia also comes from multiplayer experiences. And when we had Mario Kart 8, I was in uni, so I had people come into my room and we were playing Mario Kart. It was really fun. Whereas when I got Deluxe, I had graduated and I was at home by myself. So I was just kind of like, okay, Deluxe is better, but I ain't got no one to play with now. I only play with people online, so, you know, Mario Kart don't hit the same when you're just by yourself. So again, original Mario Kart 8 will hit. Oh, Jaden, relax. I know you ain't dissing Odyssey like that. Man, chat is being ridiculous. Okay, there's no way you lot are dissing Mario Maker, Mario Odyssey. No. Oh yeah, Crash Insane Trilogy. I'll fill that one in 20 years. That was great. I mean, it was an old game, but still. Yeah, it's hilarious job to have consistent bad takes. Mario Maker is, yeah, that's a horrible take. Mario Kart DS. Well, we were talking about games that came out in the last 10 years. That's why I didn't mention DS. DS is still my, like, it's still my GOAT. I feel like if I remove my bias, then 8 Deluxe is the best one, but I feel like DS is just will always be my GOAT. Okay, where's the next level? I don't have time for this hot bullshit. What about Crash 4? Crash 4 was cool, but I don't think I would... I don't want to say I wouldn't look back on it fondly in 20 years, but I just wasn't in love with it, you know what I mean? Like, I really enjoyed it. It was a great game. But my desires to go back to it after one playthrough weren't that high. And if we're talking about 3D platformers, usually that's kind of like, replayability is not as important now as it used to be. Like, back in the days of 2-hour games, it was about how replayable are the games. But now they make the games so long that you don't want to go back to them after you beat them. Like Odyssey, I must have sunk 40 hours into that, and then after that I didn't go back to it because it's like I spent so much time playing it. But yeah. Crash 1 is still my favorite. Crash 3 after that, then Crash 2, then Crash 4. Alright. Have I seen Morbius? No, I don't really care about that. We already did this. I feel like if you're a Sonic fan, even if the games are mid, you would still have nostalgia. No, I wouldn't have nostalgia for Forces. People are streaming Morbius and I thought that was a movie that came out. Wasn't Morbius like a film or something? Are they streaming the movie on Twitch? Yeah, I mean, I saw people reacting to the Sonic movie on YouTube, like fully just reacted to the movie. Paramount does nothing, but when I react to like one little Sonic drone home, then they want to claim my shit. Fucking Paramount. Oh, so we can buy clothes and lives. Okay, finally. I know I can buy things, but how do I... Okay. He's got shades. I'm not wasting my money on that. 500 for a quarter of a heart. Fucking rip off. So I can get whole life for 500, but then also 500 for a quarter of a heart. Only Crash game I have nostalgia for is 3, and that's because that's the only one you play. I can kind of relate to what you're saying. I grew up playing Kingdom Hearts and Devil May Cry, and those are some of my favorite franchises. Most games I play, I don't put them anywhere near that level. Yeah, I've just been less interested in gaming recently, because a lot of the things that I love the most have been depressing, right? You look at my favorite franchises of all time, it's like Sonic, Mario, Crash, Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed, Burnout, Bomberman, you know, Monkey Ball. Bomberman, you know, hasn't been bad, but it hasn't really been that active. You know, Monkey Ball got Banana Mania, which the physics weren't all that, but okay, we got something, right? You know, Crash has been doing well since, you know, we got Insane Trilogy and then got that. Mario does great. You know, I haven't got a problem with Mario, although the waits are long for main series games, but that's cool. I'm fine with that. Sonic was the big one, and they've been fucking up for over a decade. That hurt. And other, Prince of Persia, oh my god. The last Prince of Persia game was in 2010. That's like a top 3 franchise for me, like Prince of Persia. Last game was 2010. They announced the remake of Sands of Time, but it's been going through development hell. It's so bad. I don't know when we're gonna even see the game. There's no date. And then Assassin's Creed, I mean, they churned those out, but everyone knows the Ezio trilogy was the peak of the franchise. Some people say Black Flag, but even that's ages ago as well. The point is, it's been a long time since AC has been like what I wanted it to be. So it's just like, you know, I have to get into some other shit. Like, I want to get into the Arkham games because I think I'll enjoy those a lot. If you stream Arkham, stream the OGs on PC and not the remasters. I just got the one that was on Steam, so I don't know. There's too many copycats, re-releases, and budget stuff. That's why games don't feel the same anymore. When the incentive to go all out isn't there anymore. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. Gaming used to be a lot more fun for me. You know, I'm waiting for something to just come out that just blows me away. You know. I felt like video games weren't fun anymore, but then I played both Injustice games back to back without thinking about what I think the most fun this year. Definitely life just getting in the way. Prem's issue with modern gaming is that he don't branch out into good games like Arkham or Infamous because he's scared of good games beating out heroes for him. I already said I was gonna play Arkham. And look, nothing is gonna beat Heroes. Like, except that nothing is gonna beat Heroes. Like, it's not even a consideration I've ever had, right? It just won't. You combine my favorite franchise and my favorite genre, my favorite type of gameplay. The fact is, even the best games from other genres won't beat Heroes for me because it's like you're combining so many favorites. Favorite franchise, favorite genre of gaming, favorite type of level design. It won't get beat. You know, it just won't. As I said before, like every other Sonic game, there's other franchises that I could put like games from those franchises over those games, but not Heroes. That's the only one. That's the only one that just won't get beaten, right? For it to get beaten, someone would be actively having to try to beat it. Like, I mean, not just making a great game, but like someone who actively loves Heroes and like makes a game. Maybe it's an indie game, I don't know, but like inspired by what made Heroes great, but then just does it again, but somehow better. Which, to do that, that would have to be your goal, right? For it to surpass Heroes for me, it would have to be your goal. Not just, we made another great 3D platformer, but it's not the same. Frontiers maybe blows you away. I mean, I'm looking forward to Frontiers, not because I think it's gonna be a masterpiece or anything ridiculous like that, but just because it's nice to see graphics be pushed in a Sonic game again. I want to see what it looks like on my PC. You and Bradley praise Hero. Oh, Bradley hates Heroes. He abandoned Heroes. Why can't I walk on this? Blatantly looks like I can walk on that. I hate when games do that shit. Like, ugh. Where the fuck is the next level? I can't be bothered to think. Just take me to next level. Oh, okay. Even as a kid, you knew Heroes wasn't as fire as SA1 and 2. Oh, God.
What was that?
I mean, you saying that, like, as I said, like, kids know what they like. So this whole, like, nostalgia, rose-tinted goggles, like, Heroes is not my first Sonic game, wasn't my second Sonic game. So the whole, like, it's like, it wasn't even my first game. Like, I played so many, it's so ridiculous when people play that whole, you were a kid, that's why it's your favorite. As if the only game I got was Heroes. Like, I was locked in a dungeon my whole childhood, and the only thing they gave me was Heroes and nothing else. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. You know? I formed that opinion because I liked it.
Admit, I was expecting you to be more impressive. Come on, then.
Your first Sonic game was Advance 1. I think Advance 1 was the only one I didn't play as a kid. Because when I played as an adult, I didn't recognize much of it. But I recognized Advance 2 and 3. I stole Advance 2 from a friend, actually. I had like a family friend that lived kind of far. Oh, this is a boss. I didn't realize we were doing a boss. I stole Advance 2 from a friend who lived far away. Like, he had it, but he barely played it. And because he lived far away and I was playing it while I was staying at their house, when it was time to go, I forgot to give it back, knowing that he was like at least 2+ hours drive away. So he wasn't gonna get it back for a while. Why doesn't the camera focus on the boss so I can see what's going on? PREMulous openly admitted to I didn't steal it, I just borrowed it, okay? He got it back, I think. He must have gotten it back because I don't have it. Then again, my brother sold my Game Boy Advance when I was in boarding school. I only just found out that shit like last year. Are you serious? What the fuck? Of course. What was the point of a cutscene in a checkpoint? You're gonna make me start from the beginning of the boss anyway. Who puts a cutscene in the middle of a boss? And then it's not a checkpoint. Oh, I just got hit again. Couldn't see. This boss is mad. Music isn't doing it for me either. Nothing. That did nothing. So I gotta wait out this whole long ass cycle. Hurry up. God. Dude. He just went to another one. What's this? Wait, how many of those am I supposed to hit? Oh, God. Oh, we're still not done. Okay. I guess I gotta find another one of those things. Ugh. Are you gonna drop another one of those things? It's all the way there. Of course it is. Of course it is. What the fuck? Where did it go? What intonation? He's not dying. Okay. We're not done with this. Oh, there's platforms. Okay. What the? That's not what I wanted. Oh, okay. I have to do it again. Oh, go on here. How convenient. Oh, I've got to do this again. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Okay. Alright. Do the whole thing again. Do the whole thing again. I feel too much nostalgia for SA1, but when you really look at it, it's not as solid as SA2. I've had a weird relationship with those two games, because SA2 was like the first Sonic game I played. I feel like SA1 is better in a lot of ways, but SA2 is more refined. But like, I don't know. I feel like the SA1 speed levels. Does that hurt? I don't know. The SA2 speed levels are more refined, but SA1 speed levels have more freedom. It's weird. As an overall game, I'd rather play SA1 over 2. But then I really love the mech levels in SA2, like the Eggman levels. And I really love like a few speed levels in SA2, like a lot. Even Crash 4 had checkpoints in the bosses. I mean, I know the earlier platformers were way more ruthless with shit like this, but like... no one could be bothered to do this shit. Dying a million times on a long-ass boss like this. I'm not saying make it as easy as Odyssey, you know, but... Skip the cutscene. I don't give a fuck. Alright, where's the next one gonna show up? Where's the next one gonna show up? Don't touch me. What's up, Marcus Smith? My game's not completely insecurity. Oh.
What's the matter with this crystal?
You see, you know what I hate, right? I don't want to turn this into the Sonic some more. People always be like, "Wah, heroes, you gotta play all 4 teams to get to the good ending." They forcing you. But then no one ever says that about SA2. If you only like the speed stages, you have to play all the other playstyles. SA1 separated them for you. He said, here's all the Sonic levels, here's all the Tails levels, here's all the Knuckles levels, here's all the Gamma levels. Separate. SA2 said, you won't even touch Shadow if you don't play as Eggman. Like, if you don't play as this mech Iron Gate, you won't even touch Shadow. But everyone gives that a pass because it's SA2, but when it's Heroes, but you have to play the other teams. So Heroes gives you access to all 4 teams. You could pick whichever team you want to play as, and you can play all 14 levels. But because Supersonic Ending is locked behind playing all the teams, they want to complain. But SA2, they lock all the speed levels behind all other levels. And it gets a pass. How is that fair? That's not fair. The difference is levels. It doesn't matter if they're original. The whole point is that you're comparing playstyles, right? If you only like the speed levels in SA2, you can't just play them in succession on a clean file. You can play teams and heroes, right? It's not the same, right? You can't play Shadow until you play Eggman. It's locked. You could play every team in Heroes, but because one stage is locked behind playing all the teams, somehow that makes it bad progression, even though the final ending revolves around playing as everyone. What? Like, it makes no sense, right? Because if I was to beat one team, like say Team Sonic, how am I gonna go and do the Supersonic ending where you haven't even touched the other teams? The ending involves playing as all the teams. You would have to play as the teams to have familiarity with their character moveset before you go and do that ending. It only makes sense that you play all the teams to play the ending. I hope you do a Let's Play of Frontiers instead of a live stream. I'm not doing a Let's Play of Frontiers. Like, I'm done with Let's Plays. Seriously, like, it's not happening. For me to do a video on Frontiers or me playing Frontiers and not a stream, it would have to be like a mod showcase or, you know, maybe if a demo drop. Even if a demo drops, I'd probably still stream it. I'm not even gonna lie, unless it's like a Forces demo, like 1 minute bullshit. In Heroes, all teams are virtually the same. Yeah, but that's not my point though. My point is that only one stage is locked behind that. You can basically play the whole game, right? It's just one thing locked behind playing the teams. SA2, you can't play all the speed levels without playing the other levels. It's locked behind that. Most of the game is locked to you, right? As a kid, I couldn't beat SA2 because of certain treasure hunting levels that capped me from getting to like the end. I had to play it later on and then finally beat it. Heroes, if you were stuck on one team, you could play another team. You have basically access to the whole game. Doesn't SA2 have levels though? Yeah, only after you've beaten the game is my point. After you beat the game. But I'm saying on a fresh file, you can't just say, I want to play speed levels. You can't do that. Like, people don't give Unleashed a pass for this, right? They say, Werehog bad, it ruins the pacing. But with SA2, no one says that. No one says, oh, Death Chamber or Meteor Herd ruins the pacing of the game. Or they force you to play that, to play all the speed levels. They just kind of allow it. Even if they don't like the treasure hunting levels, they just allow it. But with Heroes, it's like, oh, wow, I have to play all 4 teams to get the good ending. Each team has a self-contained ending. The Supersonic ending involves all the characters. It only makes sense to play as all the characters. Exactly, Spidey. Like, my point, this is my point, right? If you didn't know, right, you bought the game, you didn't know there was a Supersonic ending, you would just play what you want to play, and then you would stop playing, right? If you wanted to play one team, you'd stop. If you want to come back and do another team, you could do it. But when you see it as they're forcing me to do so-and-so to get this, that's where I have a problem, right? Because the ending involves every single team. Why would they say, oh, you can just beat Team Rose and then go to the ending that involves playing as Dark, Chaotix, and Sonic and Rose when you only beat Team? That would be bad design, right? That would be horrible design to allow you to do that without having played the other teams. That's bad design. That's why you have to play them. It's there so that you actually know how they all control and feel before you do the ending. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, reggae.
Hey,
reggae. Hey, reggae.
Same could be said for SA2. The final level requires you to play all characters. Well, yeah, but they already make you play as all characters in the main game. So at that point, you would be aware. Thanks for the donation. You'd be aware of how to play as them. My problem is that people are like giving one a pass and not the other, right? You know, it's like it would have been poor design. And some people try and reference Sonic 3 and Knuckles to say, well, that game, they don't force you to play the game as all the characters. I'm like, but the ending is played as one character. The ending is just, you can play it as Sonic or Super Sonic, you can play it as Tails, Super Tails, or whatever, Super Knuckles. It's not all 3 of them, right? Like, if this was like, let me use another game. Like Generations. You play the classic levels, you play the modern levels, and then the ending involves both characters. But because Heroes uses the same levels for each team, then it's not okay. Even though the ending is a bonus ending. Each team has its own final boss and credits. The game is self-contained. Even without the Supersonic ending, you've gotten a full game. You can't say you didn't get your money's worth because you didn't want to unlock Supersonic, right? You still got a full 14 levels and 7 bosses, right? I think people throw shade at Heroes because it's very challenging compared to SA1 or 2. I mean, I think Adventure Era fans, they love story, and Heroes has light on that. So that alone, plus the fact that it doesn't control like the adventure games, makes it an easy target for people. Heroes challenging versus SA2. SA2 is, I mean, I guess it depends, because SA2 is like so many different playstyles, you know. I would say, in terms of beating the game, Heroes is definitely more challenging than the speed levels and the mech levels in SA2. But because I suck at looking for shit, I would say treasure hunting would probably be harder. I gotta swim to some jungle somewhere. Okay, we're going there.
Oh?
You don't beat the game until you do. That's not my point though. My point is that it's not fair to say that they should allow you to skip when the last story involves everyone, right? How is that? It makes no sense. You know? It just doesn't make sense.
Gadget! I mean, Kao, how good to see you. What are you working on? No looking. It's top secret until it's...
Do you know what this would be like? This is what it would be like. What you guys are asking for is like, if they just said,
Anyway,
it would be like
do you want something?
if you had Unleashed, right? And they re-released Unleashed, and they said,
You wanna come?
we're taking the werehog out the game. It's now optional. You don't have to play the werehog. We've removed it. Just play speed levels in the story. And then everyone rejoices. But Eggman Land still has the werehog. That's what you guys are asking for. So you play a whole game just boost levels, and then you get to Eggman Land, and then it's like, okay, I have to use the werehog now. I have never used this thing before. You know, how would you beat Eggman Land? We've never even used this thing before. We haven't played any werehog level. You would have to have knowledge of the werehog to beat Eggman Land. So you have to play the werehog. Nah, I mean, you could remove the werehog from Eggman Land. That would, you know, fine. Like, if Heroes' final story didn't involve the other teams, and it was just the Sonic part, like, you didn't have the Metal Overlord part, or which part was the first part? Metal Madness? If you skipped all of Metal Madness, and it was just Metal Overlord, then fine, you could make the argument that beat Team Sonic and then do Metal Overlord. You could make that argument. But not when there's a whole system where you play all the characters. It makes no sense to skip them. God, look at the textures on this thing. Like, I know it's trying to go for that early 2000s vibe, but my gosh. My gosh. Man. I haven't seen textures this low since, well, the early 2000s.
Hey, reggae. Hey, reggae.
Yo, what's up,
Reggae.
man?
Hey.
06 is better than Heroes, in your opinion? Well, I mean, that's your opinion. It doesn't really bother me. Heroes only needed 2 teams. I disagree. I greatly disagree with that. Each team had a purpose, right? Team Sonic was the main team. Team Dark was hard mode. Team Rose was easy mode. Chaotix was mission. I think every team served the purpose. I can understand people not wanting to repeat, you know, multiple teams, but again, if the ending involves playing as those other teams, then why do you want to play the ending so bad if you don't want to play the other teams? If you really hate every other team that's not Team Sonic, then leave out the ending. Then don't play the ending, right? Then it's not worth it for you. The same reason I haven't 100%ed SA2, because I don't give a fuck about playing Green Hill Zone. Lava cave entrance. Chaotix was the weakest part of the game. I love all the teams, but you know, whichever one is the weakest doesn't matter because I love all of them. I need more runes to enter. Wonderful. Team Rose is surprisingly fun. As someone who's, you know, beaten all the teams and I can beat Team Dark with no problem, I still love going back to Team Rose from time to time. But some of that's also because their abilities are really lit. Like, their Team Boss is OP. Amy's, like, so acrobatic with her moveset. Can't wait to play Chaotix and blow out. Okay, but again, you see, there's like 2 missions in Chaotix that everyone uses to hate on it. One of them is the Mystic Mansion blowing out the torches, and then the other is, what's it called? Grand Metropolis, you have to defeat all the enemies. Which is fair, okay? Those are some tough missions, right? You know. But then that's like 2 out of 14 levels. Ocean Palace was basically just get to the end. Seaside Hill, I mean, you collect hermit crabs, so there's like double the amount they actually need. So there's plenty to get, right? You know, you don't have to get all of them. You know, there's like, you need like 10, and there's like 20 in the level, which is the same with like Bingo Highway. Casino Park is just get rings, which there's slot machines there. That's not hard. Rail Canyon was actually kind of tough, I think, on the first try, because you had to do like some switches and shit. But I think it was an interesting mission. I liked it. Bullet Station was the capsules, which again, they had like double the amount you needed, so it wasn't even that hard. And then Frog Forest was Don't Be Detected. I think Egg Fleet was Don't Be Detected. And then Final Fortress, you grab the keys, which again, they have like double the required amount. So there's like only really 2 levels that I could see people really having a problem with. Bingo Highway was get the discs. All those collectible levels was like, they would have like double the amount you needed, and you just have to find half of them. You know, so again, mainly Grand Metropolis and Mystic Mansion were the tough ones. But again, funnily enough, if they were to re-release Heroes, I think they wouldn't even include the other teams in the base game. I think they would cut it out. I think they would cut out the Supersonic ending, cut out all the teams but Team Sonic, and sell them back to you. And you can quote me on this, because this is where they've been going. Look at Sonic Origins. I think if they re-release Heroes, the game will be just Team Sonic. All the other teams will be, it'd be like a tier, right? You pay the extra money, you get the other teams plus the Supersonic ending, plus the Lost Story, whatever. And you still have to unlock it, you know. But it would just be Team Sonic, and then they'll charge you for the other ones. I could just so see them doing that. Heroes would be 10 times better with those teams cut out. I mean, I know you're the troll, but yeah, again, see what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous, right? So if I cut out the Supersonic ending and then cut out Team Dark, Team Rose, and Chaotix, are you saying Heroes would be a better game? People would boot up Dolphin instead of paying $60. You say that, but Origins is gonna sell, right? The mid would be shorter. Yeah, well, at the end of the day, when someone doesn't like a game much, and I've done this as well, when you don't like a game much, you want it to be shorter and maybe even easier, because you don't really like the game much. Whereas when you love a game, you want more content. And that's just kind of what it is. When I'm playing a game that I think is mid, I want it to end quicker, and I want it to not be tough, because I'm not having as much fun. So when people say Heroes should only be one team, all I think is, you never really liked Heroes that much, you know? Because when you say that, it's like, yeah. Anyone who says they would cut out 3 of the 4 teams, it's like, you didn't really like the game to begin with. You were tolerating it, you know? Because anyone who loved the game, because again, I didn't know about the Lost Story, because when I first beat Heroes, when I first got to the Lost Story, like, I played SA1 and 2, but again, I didn't finish any of them, because like SA1 you had to beat all 6 stories to get the Supersonic ending, and I never bothered with Big, because fuck Big, right? Like, if I had known there was a Lost Story, I would have, you know, drudged through Big as a kid, but I didn't until I found out later on that there was a Lost Story. So I was like, okay, let me finish Big. And then with SA2, I just didn't finish the game because treasure hunting was just getting on my nerves. So with Heroes, again, I didn't know that there were these supersonic, and I'd been a Sonic fan for years. I had no idea that there were like these supersonic endings. So with Heroes, I literally just beat all the teams because I liked it so much. That's why I figured out there was a lost story. I think I went 2 weeks after beating the lost team. Like, I think it was Chaotix, the last one I finished. I went like 2 weeks after being Chaotix without realizing that you could go right on the menu and there was a lost story. I just beat the teams because I loved the game. That was it. The lost story was a bonus to me. I didn't see it as something I had to force myself through to get to the end. But if you see it as that, then you're gonna have a different perception of it. Playing Heroes is the SpongeBob episodes when Squidward moves out. It gets boring or repetitive, but you love it at first. Squidward moves out? I haven't followed SpongeBob in a long time. Kids who couldn't beat Big levels have weak bloodlines. It's not like I couldn't beat Big, I just couldn't be bothered. There's a difference. When I found out there was a supersonic ending, I went back and beat Big, but when I first played, I was like, what the fuck is this, fishing? And then I just stopped playing. It was that simple. I wasn't like stuck on Big. Are you talking about the one where he moves out and goes to Tentacle Acres? Because like, I haven't followed SpongeBob since like season 4. You feel like Team Sonic's difficulty would get switched to Team Rose easy? I don't think they'll do that. Because 1, it would require too much work, and 2, there's another way to make the game piss easy if they re-release it. Just remove the lives, add in some bullshit tail save, and then people will be able to beat Team Sonic. Even fucking Game Guns will be able to beat Team Sonic or something like that. No game overs, no lives, plus a fucking tail save. You know? That's probably what they would do. Like, if I was Sega and I was re-releasing Heroes in a way that would appeal to the masses, this is what I would do. I would remove the other teams. Team Sonic would be the same as he is now, but then... Hey, Yo, what's up, Marcus Smith? If Sonic Heroes 2 was to happen, it's exactly what you wanted. Would that top the first hero? I made a video on PREMulous called Sonic Heroes 2 My Thoughts. You just have to watch that. But yeah, if they did everything in that, then it would surpass the first. But in terms of how I would re-release the original Heroes, to appeal to the masses, not for me, the Supersonic ending, I would cut out the part with the other teams, and it would just be the Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles part. Then I'd remove the other 3 teams from the game. It would just be Team Sonic. The lives would be removed. Maybe I'll have a classic mode that keeps the lives in. Though, okay, yeah, I'll have a classic mode that keeps the lives in. Modern mode removes the lives. That'll be the default mode. And then maybe there'll be a tail save. I don't know. I probably won't even add a tail save. Fuck that. I'll just remove the lives and call it a day. Like, after that, you just fucking get good. I won't add a tail save. But yeah, no lives for the modern mode. And then classic mode has the lives. The whole game is just Team Sonic. You get to the end, and then it's Supersonic ending without the other 3 teams. So you skip the whole first half of the Metal Sonic bosses. The other teams will still show up for the bosses though. Like, if Team Sonic fights Team Rose, that will still be there. Then once I've done that, then the deluxe version of the game has all the 3 teams in it, has the original Supersonic ending that has all the 3 teams, you know, and then that would be like for the OGs who really want the original game. That's what they would have to pay extra for. That's probably what, if I was like a higher up at Sega, that's how I would do it, right? Because then the fucking casuals who don't want to play the game more than once could just play Team Sonic and get their Supersonic ending and stop bitching. And then those who want all 4 teams, you just get the deluxe version, and then that'll be all 4 teams. That has so many plot holes. I don't think it has that many plot holes. Like, if you look at Heroes cutscenes, each team is just going through the same story, but slightly altered, right? That would appeal to no one. People would be mad at them for locking the teams behind. I don't care. Look at Origins. People are still buying it. Look at Colors Ultimate. People still bought it. They tried. Colors Ultimate sold you back the original music. Like, they sold it to you back. Like, you would get the remixes with the base version, and if you wanted the original music, which was better, they would sell it to you back, and people still pay for it. The fact of the matter is, if you not want to complain about 4 teams, then we'll take them out. And if you want them, you can pay for them. Like, because at the end of the day, what's the point of including it if you lot are just gonna bitch and moan that it's there? That, oh, I have to play these other teams. Like, okay, we'll remove it then. The whole game is Team Sonic. It's just one playthrough. Supersonic Ending just has Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. If you want the other 3 teams and the original Supersonic Ending, you get the deluxe version. Simple as that. Like, win-win, you know? Do you think they'll nerf Super Hard Mode if they remastered it? I think there's no point in nerfing something that's already called Super Hard Mode. You know? I just think there's no point. Although I wish they would add a level select for Super Hard Mode once you've beaten it once. Because, like, I'll be wanting to go back to specific levels and I can't. I have to play it in arcade style, you know? They didn't sell the OG music, they sold the remixes. Well, they sold something. They sold some music. That's what I remember. Okay, I've got enough runes to go to the place I'm supposed to go. But now I forgot where I'm going. If you didn't buy the DLC, you had the original. Okay, it was the other way around, yeah. You got the original music, you had to pay for the remixes. You know. But again, they're getting away with it, so it doesn't really matter at this point. I think if they re-release Heroes and they lock the other teams separate, at the end of the day, I wouldn't even be mad because people complain about those teams so much that it's like, I can see why they would do it. Yeah, we're supposed to go to the transportation. I still can't be bothered to do hardball shit, man. I just want to play levels. Prem would pay for the other teams. Probably. What do you mean probably? Obviously I would. What do you think? Obviously I would. But I mean, I'm a Sonic tuber, so I make money talking about Sonic. So it's kind of part of my budget to pay for the games. Okay, I think this is where we're going. If they remaster Unleashed, the only things that changed are the metal collecting controls of Sonic's movement attack. I mean, I made a video on Unleashed remaster, so I don't want to go over that again, but it's pretty depressing how Sega sit on a gold mine of ports and they choose not to do anything. Well, I mean, I guess they're doing something now. They're starting to port more things. You know, like Colors Ultimate was a port. You know, Origins support. It's just more so 2000 stuff they're not porting. The only stuff for the 2000s that gets ported is like the adventure games, or SA2.
I believe you may find this of use. You could even say
the only way Prem wouldn't pay for it is if they put it on it. Yeah, I wouldn't get on Epic Games. I wouldn't do that.
Not too badly. It would be a shame for the fun to be over so soon.
If it was an Epic exclusive, I wouldn't cop, even if it was Heroes. And you might say, oh, you're such a big Heroes fan, you would cave. I'm like, I could pirate before I cave. I mean, obviously Piracy bad don't do, so I'm lying.
I didn't know you can do that.
I'm merely just mentioning it.
My dear boy, we can do whatever we want.
Store to 3 fire charges. Punching fire objects will use
What
the
else
fire
you got?
charges.
You will see when the time is right, but only when we feel in shared food again.
So I could break wood, but I can't break these fucking spider webs? Okay. That makes sense. Is there a way to check like game progress? I don't even know how far I am into the game. Probably not far. Ugh. How do I break these fucking spider webs? But the other one didn't break. What the fuck? How come I couldn't? I don't know the rules. Oh, I think I have to have the fireball for it to work. It just took me back. Okay, that was a bonus buff. Advanced 2 is getting a decomp. They're decompiling the game and like making a PC port. Man, I'm looking forward to that if that's real. I haven't heard anyone mention that though. When are they gonna do Advanced 3? You know, the best one. Some can be activated with a fire charge. I want a Riders decomp. Like, I mean, obviously Riders does have a PC port, but like, it's a shit port. A decomp plus, you know, people supporting it with mods would be fun. Obviously a Heroes decomp, because they haven't ported that. With a Heroes decomp, you'd actually get like a proper widescreen mod that, you know, actually works properly. Oh, that was a waste. There's a thread on it in Sonic Retro. Advanced 1 and 3 will be after the Rising Star with 2s because someone already started work on it, so just finishing that. Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred 3, especially with the what you can do with the characters. Like, imagine the level mods people could make. But I'm looking forward to Advanced 2. Like, if it gets supported by mods, I think it'll be really fun. Did they say like when we could expect it? Like when it's coming out? Because I will go ham on Advanced 2 moddage in terms of like covering mods and shit. Especially like custom made levels. I want some like hard levels, like some level packs. I'll totally make content on that.
This is all gonna be worth it.
You know, I got to set up my contingencies for Frontiers with Frontiers flops. Well, that flopped. Heard Sonic Omen's gonna come back, of course. How have I still only got 2 hearts? I died. My hearts should reset, right? What kind of weird platforming timing is this? The platform should come down when I'm there. What is that? That timing is off. It should come together. It does for like a split second. I don't know. Can I just skip it? Why was I even bothering that? An infinite amount of charges. Don't know what I'm doing with that. Am I gonna stream the Sonic Speed Simulator updates? What else has happened in that game? Did they add chemical plants? Sky Sanctuary? I thought I could stand on that. I thought I could stand on that. Nothing pisses me off more than things that it looks like you can stand on that you can't. I hate that. Hate. The amount of redness in Sonic Omens is enough for you to quit the game. Oh, you mean like the whole like red tint thing that they had going on? I don't want to be too mad at Sonic Omens because, I mean, while I don't find it that fun, I have to respect that fan products are getting way better in terms of presentation. Like, it feels almost like it could be official. Almost. I don't think it's quite there yet, but it gives me hope for the future of 3D fan games, because, like, if you remember, like, which you don't, because a lot of you lot are young, but if you remember, like, the early 2000s, like, 2D Sonic fan games were shit. I mean, the king of 2D Sonic fan games was once Ultimate Flash Sonic. That's all you need to know. So, like, I don't even know which way I'm going. Am I just going right there? Yeah, the king was Ultimate Flash Sonic. There were so many shit 2D Sonic fan games, and then somewhere in the late 2000s to 2010s, they just started making really good 2D Sonic fan games. And it's like, they finally, technology or whatever got to the point where fans could do it. And I think that's slowly gonna happen with 3D as well. Did we go back in this? Ugh. How do I break this thing? Sonic may become a public IP one day. Well, I mean, public domain takes ages though. Sonic's not gonna enter the public domain until the 2100s. If that's how long we have to wait for them to make a good 3D Sonic game, because the fans could just make them and sell them themselves. But even then, that shouldn't deter people from making great 3D platformers. Like, just make an original IP. Like, all these fan developers are scared to make original games like Spark 2, Spark 3. They're scared to make games like that because they're afraid that even though it plays similar to Sonic, because it doesn't use the Sonic character, Sonic fans won't play it. And while there's some truth to that, I feel like you should still trust your source. There's people like me who will truly support a game, an original IP, if it plays like Sonic and it's fun. How did I? How far back are we? We went up there and then we came back down here. I don't know. Yeah, this isn't the way. Yeah, we were already there and then we came here. We came here. Oh, then you hit the switch and then that opens that. Thoughts on the game so far? Oh, I don't know. Wait for a discount. It's one of those games that you pick up when it's like discounted. It's like $5-10 and you get it. Like, it's not bad. I just feel like it's not breaking. It's not breaking any new ground.
Gadget could come up with that.
Like, I feel like I could just be playing Crash 4 and it would scratch a similar enough itch while being more fun. We're targeting high schools or frontiers with the only 3D mainline Sonic game higher than AT's SA2. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. 3D Sonic games have all not had high scores. It's just SA1 and 2, that's it. The highest rated 3D Sonic game is SA2. What the? Okay. I know you don't read IDW, but what do you think of Surge and Kit's designs? No idea what that is. Why do games do shit like this? It looks breakable, but I can't break it. I mean, at least don't let my fist go through it. At least make it be like you can't touch. Make it seem like a wall. See, yeah, see that? Okay, so you punch this, like it hits like it's a wall, but here it's just like you just go through it. Oh, those aren't health? I thought those were health hearts, but it's like something else. I'm guessing I don't have the clout to unlock whatever this is. Alright, how we get across here? Where's the switch or the thing? You should play Jet Set Radio. It's the highest rated Sega game. It's a 94. But I didn't like it, to be honest. Really sold me on that. So where the fuck are we going then? I can't break this. That's why I love linear games so much. I just want to go forward. You make me feel less bad about my terrible sleep cycle. I stopped calling whatever I don't have a cycle. It's not a sleeping pattern. I just exist. I wake up and sleep whenever I want. I guess that's the life of a YouTuber, right? I just wake up whenever and make videos whenever. There's a checkpoint here, so clearly there's a way to progress here, right? But I don't know how to open this door. But there's a thing there. And then you come here and it's like how are we progressing? Oh, you can use the touchpad on the DualSense to move the camera. Huh. He used to stream at 10 PM, but now he starts at... I don't have a set stream time, really. I don't. I just, you know, I just go live when I feel like it. Do I have another job? Am I a full-time? I'm a full-time YouTuber. Pretty much. Voice acting is so weird. Yeah, I kind of zoned out during the cutscenes. How do I get through here? Where did I come from? Is there a switch that I missed or something? Is this just a secret area that I don't need to go through right now or something? Yeah, it probably was a secret. See what I mean? It was a secret area. No, because we went here before. Did we? I don't remember anymore. Yeah, I don't remember anymore. It was a secret area. See what I mean? Like, do something. Triangle's not doing anything. Okay. I don't know how to turn on these lasers. Like, I moved them, but they ain't on. To throw something at it. Punch the mirror down. Which mirror? Oh, you hit that part. Of course. Well, this is going great. It seems like one of those platforms you see on the PS2 GameCube Xbox that no one's playing. I feel like I gotta move this one. Are all of them aimed at this thing? Something tells me Frontiers when I multiplayer characters. I don't think it'll be split into open world or cyberspace. Something tells me it'll just be open world. Well, you're wrong on that part. I mean, not the multiple characters part. I don't think there'll be multiple characters. I don't think they're on that. Unless it's like a clone, like Shadow. But the leaks have all mentioned cyberspace. Like, the legit leaks. So, that's pretty much happening. Let me get back up there again. See, most games would give you like a little hint. Like the character would say something like, I need to light up these lasers or something to destroy this thing. Here, they just kind of just let you figure it out, which, I mean, I'm not saying it's the hardest thing ever, but it just seems a bit weird that they would just not say anything. That's the mirror. Oh, that's the mirror. There was a bullseye there. Prepare Scrabble for grand adventure. Can I still refund this? What's the rules on Steam for refunds? It's like 2 hours. You think they have a different model for Sonic the Frontiers? No idea. Zero idea. If you play for less than 2 hours, you can get a refund. I think I'm about to hit the 2-hour threshold. Maybe I should end the game and get a refund. I don't know. What's chat saying? You want me to keep playing the game?
We've got everything we need. Powerful gloves, a motorboat, enthusiasm. Well, at least one of us. You look as enthusiastic as Kaya when Mom tells her to clean her room. Anyway, let's go and meet Gadget.
Forgotten something?
No, but I was kind of hoping that you had. Okay. But it will be hard to say goodbye to Mom.
It's not like there's anything wrong with the game. It just feels very cookie cutter. Like,
Maybe, maybe not. Could
like yeah, it's a
surprise
3D platformer. It looks like it could have come out on the PS2,
No, absolutely not.
but like it's not doing anything that stands out.
Don't mom me, KO. Those gloves are dangerous. Walt, explain yourself right this instant.
That is Mum.
gloves. Maybe not as dangerous as I thought.
Maybe is not good enough.
So it's Forces.
Wearing them for
No,
hours
Forces is
already and-
worse. Because
I feel
the
fine.
blueprint for better games were in its
Actually
own
been
franchise, and it still put out that
It's
shit.
true. I was skeptical at first.
They're different with KO.
Work different than with Kobe.
And these are Dad's gloves. It's the only thing I have left of him.
I don't know.
Are you playing the sad kid card on me?
Why does that never work?
You need to watch less Tuk Tak, hun.
What
Tuk-tuk?
the fuck
Mom,
is
you
TikTok?
can't complain about it if you don't even know what it's called.
Anyway, back to the point. I won't take those gloves away from you by force. So, Walt, it's on you. You'd better keep an eye on them.
You have my word.
All right. Do you promise you'll come back to me in one piece, KO?
Of course, Mom. I promise.
This is why they never gave Sonic parents. This is exactly why. It's just weird. You're the hero. You're the star of the character. You don't need to be coming home like,
Rip and tear.
Mom, Dad, I'll be fine. No, this is why they didn't give Sonic
Whatever it is
parents.
you could say these days.
I see why they never
Just-
wanted to
Just
elaborate on
find your
that.
dad and sister and bring them home.
Something flew into your eye, Coach?
Yes, exactly what happened. Fine now. Let's go. Hungry Jungle awaits. Be prepared. You will meet one of the best fighting masters.
Give Jayabaya my love, hun.
You should come with us, Mom. We can all be cracking and smacking them together.
Now he's
Be
Eminem.
unstoppable.
We gonna be cracking and
Someone needs to
smacking and
take care of
macking
the
them
village.
together.
If I left it for
Macking,
5
macking,
minutes, someone's going to
macking.
take an arrow to the knee, and the next you know, there'd be nowhere to come back to. You'll be all right. You're Kao the Kangaroo.
I think I'm done. Did I get any achievements? Find and defeat the terror. Complete a tutorial. Only 78% of people defeat the tutorial. All the people that bought the game, less than 80% beat the tutorial. I'm still under 2 hours, so I guess I could get a refund. I don't know if I will. We'll see. Ugh. Oh, I lost subscribers after streaming this. I've been meaning to stream Ghost Runner for a while as well. There's a few games on the stream. KO versus Spark. Oh, don't go there. Spark is goated. Spark is goated. Spark is goated. Don't go there. I'm still waiting for Spark 3 to drop. Stream Breath of the Wild next. I don't think I'll stream Breath of the Wild. Although I should stream. I want to buy Metroid Dread at some point. Stream that. Kingdom Hearts is not getting streamed anytime soon. Has there ever been a Sonic stage on a farm? I'm trying to think. I don't think so. Batman. I mean, Batman Arkham is on the list. But I also want to stream Ghost Runner as well. We'll see what happens. What about Simpsons Hit and Run? If I can find a simple way to play that. I don't think it's been re-released anytime recently. I have to use the old OS PC port. Sonic Boom had a farm. Stream God of War is on PC. I want to play the OG God of Wars first before I play that one. Spider-Man Atari. Yeah, that would be kind of dead though. Where's the clip I made on that? I can't even find it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, look at that thumbnail. The graphics have come a long way. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. The KO game isn't bad, it just doesn't do anything that stands out. It's just like, it's like a game. I can play it, it doesn't do anything offensive. It's not horrible, but it doesn't blow me away. It's just kind of there, you know. You really love the vibe of the streams. Yeah, I might do a Discord server since people keep asking, but we'll see. But June gonna be lit though, all the content, all the E3 season shit. You could refund it and get Pac-Man Museum. Pac-Man Museum. A 2022 compilation title developed by Now Production. Let me see. Maybe I will cop this. 14 titles in the Pac-Man series. Start the game in the arcade. Ooh. This will be good too because I'm getting my Steam Deck. So, you know, I'm getting my Steam Deck. So to have this on the go would be lit. But there was an original Pac-Man Museum though. Is there any reason to get the original one if the new one is out? Can you full screen the games though? What the fuck is that? Hey, gang. Hey, yo, what's up, Chief? Taking hour. Missed the stream. I was in the lab. All the best. Looking forward to more content. Thanks for the donation, man. Yeah, June's gonna be insane with the content, man. June's gonna be insane. They have a port Pac-Man 99 to like another system. It's still a Switch exclusive. Yeah, it's a Nintendo exclusive. The original Pac-Man Museum's got OG Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Super Pac-Man. So there's no Miss Pac-Man in Pac-Man Museum Plus. Yeah, I could cop this. What else is Pac-Man related on Steam? How many Pac-Man compilations they got? They got Championship Edition, they got The Maze That Never Ends. Emulate Pac-Man World as a 3D platform. I've heard of Pac-Man World before. PS1. Man. I don't know. Games used to hit so much harder for me before. I don't know what game I'm looking for. Maybe I'm just mad that the Prince of Persia game has been delayed again. I really want Prince of Persia to come back. Man, they only pulled a 66 on Metacritic. What's the review saying for this? No one's reviewed it. Okay. Let me see this IGN event that people keep talking about. Where's the dates on this shit? Warhammer Skulls, Netflix Geek Week. These are the same things as Summer Games Fest schedule. They just list everything. Like, State of Play is a Sony event, but they list it. Geek Week is a Netflix event, but they list it. They don't all, they're all separate, basically, is what I'm saying. Xbox is June 12th. Got to stream that. Yeah, Friday's IGN's event is on June 10th. IGN Expo. So people saying that it's coming before Summer Games Fest is not. Summer Game Fest is June 9th. So if they show gameplay here, it could be the same gameplay we saw here, or it could just be some more gameplay. But either way, this is the first place that we're gonna see it. $72 IGN Fest stream. Yeah, I don't think it's that long. Anyway, man. I should probably plug a video or something. Well, watch the latest video, the PS Plus video. That was a good video. I will plug something else. Something that's about to hit a K. Well, this is 9 views away from a K, so I'll plug that. Anyway, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. More content coming soon to the channel. Among Us stream? No. Although Fall Guys is being made free and multiplayer, so I might give that one more stream. We'll see. But it's your boy, Remulous, Remy Gang. And I'm out.